Right. This is my Renegade University assignment. So, I've got a few questions I want to be answering here, and I will go step by step, reading out the question and answering it as well. So, here is my assignment video. My name is SpilMedFar, and I'm part of the Renegade Nation, the community on Twitch, which consists of a lot of good gamers and to be sharing this cool and awesome community. We decided to make a video on our experiences in how to be doing this community. The founder, Mr. Bootball, oh, much love to him for founding this community with 4 of his friends. You will see him later in the video, if I'm in front of the video. Jared decides. He's the one editing. So, first question. 1. Any particular reason why you began to stream? I began to stream because I was wanting to show my dear children on how to be doing it. They were all up in this Ninja and Dr. Disrespect and more guys that was all around on the YouTube. So I was figuring when my oldest son was saying, oh, he's earning a lot of money and it costs a lot to be streaming. I want to be showing him it doesn't have to cost a lot. So I began to stream so my children could see me on YouTube. And that was actually the reason I began to stream, was to be having a good family project with my kids. And now I'm streaming on Twitch every chance I get. Question 2. On what platform did you begin streaming and why did I choose that platform? Well, I began streaming from my PS4, which came native to me. It was the only platform we had. We didn't have a computer. So there's a built-in feature on the platform of PS4 where you could stream to whatever site you wanted to. And I chose initially to be on the YouTube because it's the most common platform. So here I was, and that's why I chose my PS4 per default. If I were to have the Xbox, I would probably have been choosing that. What was the first game I started to stream? Well, the first game I started to stream was actually a bit of Skyrim. And from Skyrim, I took it over to Fortnite, and I took Neverwinter Nights, and all of this I did with my children. Actually, the fun thing is that the Fortnite was my oldest son who was into that Fortnite scene. So, and the youngest was the one I played Skyrim with. Of course, modded, so there wasn't too much gore. Did you use social media? And in case yes, which did you use and what do I use? Well, initially I didn't use any social platforms in any way. I was actually only on the YouTube. It was my wife that began showing me the way, and I started on Twitter. And just in order to have more leverage, I thought, well, hey, my wife also had this Instagram, so I did the Instagram as well. And I'm not on Facebook. I do not do that much of mobile interest. So, yeah, the Twitter and the Instagram is the one I used, and I'm still using those platforms. What social media do you still use and which seem most useful? Well, I must admit that Twitter and Instagram, they're real good. I mean, for notifying when you're going online to when you'll be doing your stream, it's top notch. But the one single most social media I use is Discord. It was actually through the Twitch I met uh, Mr. Boo Baller, Adrian, Spartan King, and Monster, and they asked me, would you please join our Discord and just check it out? And I had no idea what Discord was. So yeah, I got in there, and it's the foundation of everything. So that is what I use, and that is actually the one I find the most useful. So there you have it. That is my 5 answers to the question I've got for the assignment. I hope you find this useful. I, for once, am glad to be sharing this bit of information. So, I'll be signing off, and this is my Renegade University assignment contribution. SpilMedFar, Twitch TV.
Hi.
Where Voodoo go? I'm Voodoo.
I'm Goat. We're going to be answering some questions today. So, starting off with any particular reason why you began to stream?
We're both gamers anyway, and we both play games together. I mean, originally I wanted Goat to stream. I thought it'd be good, I thought it'd be fun, and somehow I got roped into it as well.
Worked pretty well. I used to stream before on a different platform, which is no longer with us. So, yeah, for a while we had people asking, pestering me to start streaming again. Question 2. On what platform did you begin your streaming career, and why that platform? It's PC,
Computer, yeah,
because
PC.
we play PCs, play on PCs, and it's just, we found it easier, I guess. It's all
Yeah.
just all
We play more games on the
PC, Windows 10.
computer, don't we, than the
Yeah.
PlayStation.
We've got consoles, we just don't play them anywhere near as much. Question 3. What was the first game you started to stream?
Oh, was it The Forest?
Maybe.
Was it?
I think it was The Forest. Yeah. I'll go with The Forest. It was definitely one of the first. Probably The Forest. Question 4. Did you use social media? And in case yes, which did or do you use and why?
I know you're going to aim this one at me.
Yeah, you go on. Voodoo does all. Is she's escaping off the camera as well? Voodoo does all our social media. So yeah, you answer.
Okay, so I use as much social media as possible. You did the Facebook, didn't you? You made the Facebook group.
Kind of, yeah.
I started up the Twitter page, keeping in mind I didn't know anything about Twitter or Instagram, and I'd never used them before. But we made a Twitter, and that's for like networking and getting to know other people, joining groups, start talking to other streamers, and people can find you easier using your hashtags and things. Use Instagram again, you're trying to reach a wider audience, and for some reason people like to see things that you're doing outside of your streaming. They like to know more about your lifestyle and what you're doing, and your little collectibles, your game collectibles and stuff. Use Discord. We're part of Renegade Nation, we're part of them. It's just good to have a group and everyone support each other. We have our own Discord, part of some others, but yeah, it's just getting to know other people and networking, and that's why we use it.
Question 5. What social media do you still use and which seems most useful?
I use them all.
I kept quiet through that. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I suppose Discord if you want to count that as a social media platform. Yeah. There is a YouTube channel out there, but it's just claimed not used.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, most useful, probably Twitter. I'd personally say Twitter. You'd probably say something different.
I have no control over it. I'd say Twitter as well overall. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
There's like very
Hi guys,
right
T
now,
here,
sub-only
coming to you
sounds,
from
which
Renegade
will be available on
University.
everyone's
I'm going to be answering a few questions today about my streaming career, why it got started, how it got started, and what I kind of do today. So Let's get right into it.
No, it's all good.
Question
Moosh. I
one. The
appreciate
theme
your
is, why did you
friendship.
begin your streaming career? And
Actually,
question one
Moosh,
is,
how
any
many
particular
points do you
reason you
have?
began to stream? I'd be lying if I said I didn't start streaming to make a little extra money. I thought I was going to be playing video games anyway,
You
like
could
get on
technically
Twitch
redeem your
and make a little
points
extra
for a
money.
sub gift if you would like.
Yeah, obviously it didn't turn out quite that way, but hopefully, hopefully as time goes on, it'll get bigger and bigger, and we'll make our way. But that was the reason I began streaming. Thought maybe I'd be able to record some extra clips and stuff, which was cool. But mostly it was just trying to make a few extra dollars. If I'm being completely honest.
That I have is
Number two is, on what platform did you begin your streaming career, and why that platform? So I don't know if that's what console or PC or what Twitch, Mixer, YouTube. So I'll answer both. I started streaming on the original Xbox One through the Twitch app, so it was kind of just putting videos in dead space because I had no idea about like advertising myself or anything really, overlays or alerts, or I didn't know about any of that. So I would just turn my Xbox on.
I'm going to hold off
Any random spot, I'd just hit the start broadcasting button. So it was I really jumped in without knowing much about it, and just kind of found my way. What was the first game you started to stream? First game I started to stream was PUBG. I was streaming PUBG through the Twitch app on the Xbox One, so it was a really clunky, messy thing. Like, there was a lot of crashes, a lot of rage quits. But I was playing with my buddies, and it was a lot of fun, man. I still got some old clips of me playing PUBG on there, so it was a good time. And I had a lot of fun doing it, but like I said, I just kind of jumped in before I was ready, streaming PUBG.
You will get your points back. So
number four and number 5 are kind of the same question, so I'm gonna read them both, and then I'll kind of answer all at once. Question 4 is, did you use social media? And in case yes, which do you use and why? And number 5 is, what social media do you still use and which seem most useful? So it's kind of related, so we'll just do it all at once.
I am on stream.
Did you use social media? Yeah, I used all the social media. I used Facebook, I used Instagram, Discord, Twitter.
Are we playing Kill Your Friends?
Pretty much everything I had, Snapchat, I was posting on it. And I ended up kind of like reeling back and using Facebook more for personal stuff. I was using Twitter a lot, and Discord a lot. Instagram I wasn't using as much, and Snapchat, same thing. I kind of reeled back for like personal use,
who wants to kill?
just for myself. And
That sounded way more barbaric than I meant it to.
the ones that were most useful to me ended up being Twitter and Discord. Like, I just found myself having the most success with those, so that's what I kept doing. Twitter, I'm on Twitter like 24/7, as well as Discord, man. You meet a lot of awesome communities like this one that are gonna help you get to affiliate if that's what you need. If you're trying to push for partner, that's what they're going to help you with. Like, the people are just super supportive. I mean, you get your exceptions here or there where, you get into some bad groups, but every community that I've ever been in is, pretty supportive, and, it's been great for me.
And obviously not tell you what I'm doing. How's that sound?
I would if I had to do it differently, I would probably, what I'll end up doing is using Instagram more to post clips and stuff, but right now, using Twitter has been great. That's how I met these guys. On Discord, I obviously joined their Discord, and now it's a huge part of my Twitch career.
All
So
my alerts are panda inspired.
that's all I got. That's all they got for me. So that's all I got for you. And if you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me, my Twitter DMs, my Discord DMs, and as well as, you know, just whispering on Twitch. Anything you guys need, you know, you can ask me, and I'll tell you honestly. There's no, I'm not gonna beat around the bush for you. So anything you guys need, you get a hold of somebody at Renegade, they'll be just as helpful. But that's all they got for me, so I'll see you next time. Peace.
What's going on, Renegade University? My name is Dean. Some of you may know me as SuperGimp. I was posed some of these questions to answer for this video, so I'm going to take my time to answer these questions, and hopefully you guys know a little bit more about me and get to know a little bit more about streaming as a whole. So the first question is, any particular reason you began your stream? I probably have a little bit of a different story than most people in the Discord and in the Renegade family or university. I don't know what you guys call yourself. Renegade family is what I'm going with. I think I have a little bit of a different story than the majority of people. I started making YouTube videos about, oh crap, I'm so old, 8 years ago now. I found this Call of Duty community like 8 years ago. I thought it was the coolest thing. So I started making videos doing that. Long story short, after a while, I decided it wasn't really for me, and I stopped doing it. A couple months after I had stopped doing it, I found Twitch. I mean, I knew Twitch existed, but I started watching Twitch a lot more. And it was because of this little game called Fortnite. It's a small indie game. You've probably never heard of it. But anyway, yeah, I found this streamers playing Fortnite. There was a guy, his name is Mr. Grims, and I thought it was really cool the way he did his stream. He's very like chill and laid back, and I was like, I think I could do this. So I kind of wanted to do it too and give it a shot. So I did. I started pursuing my chance at streaming in January, probably. I think it was January of 2017, and I started doing it full time, I guess. I stream Monday through Saturday, so I started doing it full time around then, and yeah, I've been doing it ever since then. Oh my God! Yeah! When I first started streaming, I started streaming on Twitch. I just thought that was the best platform. Like I said, I had seen somebody stream on Twitch, and I thought that that was the coolest option. And really, it's the biggest streaming service out there right now for video games, at least. And I think it's the best. It's been really helpful. I got to affiliate probably a month after I started streaming full time. So it was a really good time. It was a really fun experience to be able to do that. I first started streaming off my PS4 because I had a capture card already from doing YouTube videos in the past, and I wasn't sure that my PC would be able to handle it. As I started doing things a little bit more, though, I learned that my PC probably could handle playing games. So I've done games on PC and PS4 and my Switch now too. So I don't really have any console allegiance. It doesn't really matter. I play on PS4 because that's where my friends are at, but really it doesn't matter where you stream or what you're doing it on. So long as you're playing the games you enjoy with the people you enjoy, that's all that matters.
He's right here. He's right. I'm pushing him. I'm trying to push him up. He's right here.
Got him. Yes! First game I started streaming on my Twitch channel was Fortnite. I had been playing that for a while. Like I said, I started around January, I think, streaming full time, and that game came out in about September. So I was probably playing it a lot at that time, and I decided that I was going to start. I was starting to get to a point where I was decent, so I was like, you know what? Let's stream this. Let's do it. And as I've played, I've gotten a little bit better. Maybe some. Oh shit. The aim is so bad! People might disagree. Some people might say I'm good. Some people might say I'm bad, but I've gotten better at Fortnite. Since then, though, I've tried to diversify my channel. I don't just play Fortnite. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do Let's Plays, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play Fortnite. When I started streaming, I knew that Fortnite was going to be my focus, but I didn't want to make my stream all about it. I wanted to incorporate some other things because I have fun playing games, and I've always enjoyed story-oriented games. So I wanted to bring that to the channel and experience that with my chat. And I think that's what Twitch is all about. And just streaming as a whole is getting to know people and experiencing games with them, experiencing moments with them in those games. It's not so much showing that you're good at this, you're bad at that. It's really just experiencing those moments and having somebody to bounce ideas off and have discussions about games with. Woo! When I started out streaming, I pretty much only used Twitter as my social media platform. I had already had that YouTube audience established. It wasn't like a really big audience, but I did have some people who knew me from YouTube already. So they were following me on Twitter, and I would just post pretty much when I was going live. I didn't really like interact with anybody. I would just be like, hey, I'm going live, come watch. As I went on, I learned more how important social media is to growing your channel, and I met a lot of cool people along the way, like the people in the Renegade Nation. So since then, I've established more social media into my workflow, I guess you will. So I use Twitter, I use Discord, I use Instagram, I use YouTube. I use all those things to try and promote my channel, but also just engage with other people. Because I think that a lot of people forget how important it is to be a part of a community on Twitch. It's not really a solo experience, it's a group experience. You're in a chat with 5, 10, 20 people, 2 people, it doesn't matter, but you're in a group with people and you're trying to interact with them. So using social media to do that as well is also very good. It's a good thing for growing your channel and just learning and being better, I guess. I would say the one that I still use most often is Twitter, though. I think Twitter just has the best social media platform, in terms of searching hashtags and finding other streamers. That said, though, I think Discord has been really great for me as well. I'm in probably like 20 Discord servers, like too many, but I'm in a lot of Discord servers. I know a lot of people through Discord. And really, though, I think maybe the best social media platform of them all, though, is Twitch in general. It's going into other streamers' chats and talking to them and meeting people and being and communicating with people who enjoy the same games you do. Maybe not on the highest levels, you don't have to talk to the ninjas of the world, but you can talk to people on your level and get to know them. And that's, I really think, the best social media platform is the service you're on, whether it's Twitch, Mixer, YouTube. I don't know what other stream sites there are. Whatever, whatever platform you choose, I think interacting with those people is the best. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the video. I think that's all the questions. So thank you guys, Renegade Nation, Renegade University. I think the YouTube channel is Renegade University. Thank you guys for watching this. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you took the time to watch my video. Hopefully it was entertaining. If you did enjoy it, be sure to check out my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/SuperGimpDean. That's probably below me right now. I'll put a link to it or something. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the future. Peace.
Anyways, this is Spartan King, Food Baller.
Oh my gosh.
Monster is raw. So we have some questions for the Renegade University. Number 1, any particular reason why you began to stream? Jake, Spartan King?
Myself personally, been playing games since Nintendo, and been playing with Jerry ever since we met, and the whole purpose behind it all was to try to reach out and make some new friends and make some money in the process. So that's basically why we started streaming, and in the process we found a way to support people to get to affiliate and just make a community of people who are just trying to have fun and play games and make money in the process.
Alright. Number 2 will be to Dylan. On what platform did you begin your streaming career from, and why that platform?
I mean, of course, it's Xbox One. I started gaming on Xbox 360 because of Gears of War. But yeah, definitely Xbox One got me into streaming. Just seeing, everything that, these other streamers have created and everything. And I was like, you know what? We need to create something like that of our own. Get in there like everybody else is. And this is where we're at now. And still going.
That's right. Alright, number 3. What was the first game you started to stream? Adrian?
First game I ever started to stream was Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
First game.
I think ours was Siege, right?
Yeah.
Siege. Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Still one of the best games out there, I think.
Yeah.
Number 4, did you use social media? In case of yes, what did you use and why? So I'll answer that. We used Twitter, I think is our number 1. We started using that, and I think it grew exponentially. And I think it helps. I don't know if it's truly in the gaming world. I think it's so many people.
I think Twitter's the best.
Twitter's good.
Twitter's actually one of the best platforms for that.
Twitter. But even then, I think if Discord. That's what I was gonna say. I think Discord is the best. Once you create a community around, most people do it around themselves. I think with ours, we've created a community that's around everybody, where each person inside of there checks, and oh hey look, somebody's live, they go there. Whereas in Twitter, if you follow 800 people, you got 800 different people. I'm live. So I think Discord is the number one, in my opinion.
It's a little more personal too, where
Definitely.
Agreed.
You're not just reaching out to different people, and you can have conversations. It's a different platform.
Absolutely.
And we can also give personal attention to those members also in our Discord.
Yep.
So, for example, if someone's not an Twitch affiliate, we can kind of divert all our attention and kind of grab our members all at the same time to
get them there,
and kind of support them through that. I think our Discord has been pretty darn good at that.
We've done a lot.
Okay.
We've done a lot. There's a bunch of people we've helped, get affiliate, and those ones are the ride or dies. Those ones are the ones that stick around because they're like, man, if I wouldn't have been here, where would I have been? So,
Yeah. I think I remember getting someone to affiliate in what was it, like a week?
The one guy that I got affiliate like 2 days was Outlaw.
Oh, I remember that.
The first time I rated him, he was like 25 viewers, and next day he was affiliate.
Yeah. Well, not to take anything away from them as well, but it's just a community that helps each other.
Yep. Everybody pitches in.
The next
Everybody
person.
pitches in.
And everybody inside the nation is the reason it is what it is.
Yep. Renegade Nation.
What social media do you still use, and which seems most useful? I think we kind of just answered that as well. I'd say Discord has been our best.
It's a twofer.
And Twitter, I think Twitter is a good backup, but in my eyes right now, it's
Discord.
Discord.
Number one.
We use Facebook also, and we're trying to learn how to use Instagram. I don't know how to use Instagram too much. But
we'll get there. We'll get there little by little.
There's the questions and the answers from the Renegade Gamers 18.
Renegades. Renegade Nation.
Thank you.